Peek-a-boo!
Humpty sat upon the wall, scared of having one more fall. He grabbed some bricks and sticky glue and measured out the perfect view.
Look, Humpty, it's
high
all
and
done!
steady
We
rows.
did it!
Checked the level with his toes. He built a fence from end to end, strong enough to not bend. Now
cracks for
Humpty
me
climbs
this year.
without a fear. His safest wall is standing near. He just, no cracks for me this year. Humpty sat upon the wall, scared of having one more fall. He grabbed some bricks and sticky glue and measured out the perfect view. He stacked them high in steady rows, checked the level with his toes. He built a fence from end to end, strong enough to not bend. Now Humpty climbs without a fear. His safest wall is standing near. He just, no cracks for me this year. The wheels on the bus spun sweet and bright, heading to Candy City's light. Lollipop trees waved on the street, chocolate pavement under feet. Marshmallow clouds puffed soft and slow, cotton candy breezes blow. Kids press noses to the glass, watching gummy bears march past. The bus beeped loud with peppermint tone. Through Candy City all day it roamed, sweetest ride they'd ever known.
Look at that! It's
The
a
wheels on
chocolate
the
river.
bus spun sweet and bright, heading to Candy City's light. Lollipop trees waved on the street, chocolate pavement under feet. Marshmallow clouds puffed soft and slow, cotton candy breezes blow. Kids press noses to the glass, watching gummy bears march past. The bus beeped loud with peppermint tone. Through Candy City all day it roamed, sweetest ride they'd ever known. Hickory dickory dock, Mouse took charge of every clock, pressing buttons left and right, changing morning into night, ticking here and talking there. Time flipped fast into the air, minutes danced and hours spun. The mouse declared, "I'm having fun." Every gear obeyed the mouse, master of the ticking house. Time was quiet as a mouse. Hickory dickory dock, Mouse took charge of every clock, pressing buttons left and right, changing morning into night, ticking here and talking there. Time flipped fast into the air, minutes danced and hours spun. The mouse declared, "I'm having fun." Every gear obeyed the mouse, master of the ticking house. Time was quiet as a mouse. It's magic! Row, row, row your boat down the slide we swiftly float. Twists and turns from high to low, splashing water as we go. Spinning fast we zip around, laughing hard at every sound. Each twists and turns from high to low, splashing water as we go. Spinning fast we zip around,
Child laughing excitedly.
Each big drop gives speedy thrills, zooming past the tiny hills.
This is so much fun!
Sunlight sparkles while we glide, racing waves from side to side.
This is so much
Water
fun!
slide, boat ride. The itsy bitsy spider planned a web-built city, grandly spanned. Strands of silver thread so bright glisten softly in the light. He built a tower tall and neat, web bridges
look at
linking
that!
every street. Ladybugs arrived to
Ladybug
cheer.
buzzing.
Ants moved in from far and near. Spiders fly with gentle pie. The city strong and fully tied. His web became a countryside. The itsy bitsy spider planned a web-built city, grandly spanned. Strands of silver thread so bright glisten softly in the light. He built a tower tall and neat, web bridges linking every street. Ladybugs arrived to cheer. Ants moved in from far and near. Spiders swirl with gentle pie. His city strong and fully tied. His web became a countryside. 3 blind mice ran the cheese machine. They stacked the blocks so crisp and clean. They sniffed the air to find the cheese. They worked with speed and expert ease. They rolled big wheels from wall to wall and never bumped into a fall. They stirred the pots with perfect grace. Cheese splattered gently on each face. They packed each box with art of room, yet every label stuck untrue. The factory cheered as orders grew. 3 blind mice ran the cheese machine. They stacked the blocks so crisp and clean. They sniffed the air to find the cheese. They worked with speed and expert ease. They rolled big wheels from wall to wall and never bumped into a fall. They stirred the pots with perfect grace. Cheese splattered gently on each face. They packed each box with art of room, yet every label stuck untrue. The factory cheered as orders grew. Little boy Blue blew a trumpet bright. The sound made stars appear at night. The trees all swayed with gentle cheer. Every note was crystal clear. He played a tune and clouds turned gold. The wind grew calm and soft and bold. He blew once more near River's Bend, and flowers bloomed around each friend. The trumpet glowed with every beat. Magic danced on every street. His songs made dreams feel warm and sweet. Little boy Blue blew a trumpet bright. The sound made stars appear at night. The trees all swayed with gentle cheer. Every note was crystal clear. He played a tune and clouds turned gold. The wind grew calm and soft and bold. He blew once more near River's Bend, and flowers bloomed around each friend. The trumpet glowed with every beat. Magic danced on every street. songs made dreams feel warm and sweet. Batter cake bakers raced with dough. They kneaded fast with lightning flow. They flipped the cakes with perfect spin, determined that they'd surely win. Sprinkles flew like colored rain. They piped designs with sugary grain. They spun the frosting round and round, while cheering echoed through the ground. They baked the cake with pride and might. The judges smiled with sheer delight. Their cake stood tall, a perfect sight. Patter cake bakers
This
raced
cake is
with
magnificent!
dough. They kneaded
Truly a
fast
work
with
of art.
lightning
The
flow.
winner is
They flipped
clear.
the cakes with perfect spin, determined that they'd surely win. Sprinkles flew like colored rain. They piped designs with sugary grain. They spun the frosting round and round, while cheering echoed through the ground. They baked the cake with pride and might. The judges smiled with sheer delight. Their cake stood tall, a perfect sight. Inside the lab, the colors mixed. The rain machine was being fixed. They poured in red and added blue and watched it blend into a sheet. They spun the dial from storm to bright. The rain turned soft with rainbow light. They pulled the lever just to try and painted streaks across the sky. The clouds turned warm instead of gray. They cheered as rainbows came to play. The rainy gloom all went away. Inside the lab, the colors mixed. The rain machine was being fixed. They poured in red and added blue and watched it blend into a sheet. They spun the dial from storm to bright. The rain turned soft with rainbow light. They pulled the lever just to try and painted streaks across the sky. The clouds turned warm instead of gray. They cheered as rainbows came to play. The rainy gloom all went away. The cat tapped once to start the show. The violins began to flow. The cow still jumped across the moon, but kept the rhythm with the tune. The fiddle hummed the joyful cheer, while violets glowed from ear to ear. The drums went boom, the cymbals rang. The audience gasped when flutes all sang. The cat held tight the final beats. A margin placed the chummy seat. The clouds lit up with roars of heat. The cat tapped once to start the show. The violins began to flow. The cow still jumped across the moon, but kept the rhythm with the tune. The fiddle hummed the joyful cheer, while violets glowed from ear to ear. The drums went boom, the cymbals rang. The audience gasped when flutes all sang. The cat held tight the final beats. A margin placed the chummy seat. The clouds lit up with roars of heat. The baby rested on a cloud so light. It floated gently through the night. The stars blinked softly in the sky, while moonbeams whispered lullaby. The cloud moved slow in tender breeze. It wrapped the baby with perfect ease. The night was calm without a sound, as dreams of wonder swirled around. The cloud dipped low, then rose on high, a peaceful glide through silver The baby slept as dreams passed by. The pussycat climbed step by step up the tower with careful prep.
Keep going. You're almost there.
Wind blew hard from every side, but up the stairs it still did glide. Clouds brushed softly on its fur. The height made every whisker stir. From the top it saw the land, houses small and roads so grand. The view was wide, the air was clear. The tower stretched both far and near. The cat felt proud for climbing here. The pussycat climbed step by step up the tower with careful prep. Wind blew hard from every side, but up the stairs it still did glide. Clouds brushed softly on its fur. The height made every whisker stir. From the top it saw the land, houses small and roads so grand. The view was wide, the air was clear. The tower stretched both far and near. The cat felt proud for climbing here. Old King Cole began to cheer. Let the music fill the air. Drums began a rumbling beat. Dancers leaped on happy feet. The castle shook with joyful sound as spinning dancers twirled around. Flutes played notes that touched the sky. Ribbons swirled as guests passed by. Cole laughed loud with royal glee. A brighter party couldn't be. The night was full of melody. Old King Cole began to cheer. Let the music fill the air. Drums began a rumbling beat. Dancers leaped on happy feet. The castle shook with joyful sound as spinning dancers twirled around. Flutes played notes that touched the sky. Ribbons swirled as guests passed by. Cole laughed loud with royal glee. A brighter party couldn't be. The night was full of melody. Georgie mixed the cream and dough. Machines began to spin and glow. Chocolate poured like waterfalls. Sugar dust danced down the hall. He made a tower of fruity pies with jelly drops of rainbow size. Cakes rolled out on moving tracks. Stacks of treats in perfect stacks. He pressed a button, moved to sight. Cookies popped like stoles of light. Desserts and forty dreams to light. Georgie mixed the cream and dough. Machines began to spin and glow. Chocolate poured like waterfalls. Sugar dust danced down the hall. He made a tower of fruity pies with jelly drops of rainbow size. Cakes rolled out on moving tracks. Stacks of treats in perfect stacks. He pressed a button, moved to sight. Cookies popped like stars of light. Desserts and 40 dreams to light. Curly locks brushed strands of gold. Each curl bounced bright and bold. She braided loops of fairy hair with ribbons floating in the air. Silver dust swirled soft and light, turning dull into delight. She wrapped each curl with gentle care, adding shine to gold. Each curl bounced, bright and bold. She braided loops of fairy hair, with ribbons floating in the air. Silver dust swirled soft and light, turning dull into delight. She wrapped each curl with gentle care, adding shine to everywhere. Fairies twirled with smiles so wide, hair like waves of rainbow tide. Curly locks beamed with glowing pride. The farmer built a winding slide that swooped through fields both far and wide. Goats rode carts in speedy loops, while hens both farmed in dancing groups. Corn maze walls reached sky-high tall, kids laughed loud from every stall. Hay bales shaped a spinning wheel, rabbits hopped with joyful zeal. Lights came on at evening dark, shining bright around the park. The dell became a wonder spark. The farmer built a winding slide that swooped through fields both far and wide. Goats rode carts in speedy loops, while hens both farmed in dancing groups. Corn maze walls reached sky-high tall, kids laughed loud from every stall. Hay bales shaped a spinning wheel, rabbits hopped with joyful zeal. Lights came on at evening dark, shining bright around the park. The dell became a wonder spark. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, guided me to lands afar. Rocket zooming through the night, following your silver light, past the moon and glowing dust. Stars all cheered and twinkle, we trust. Planet sparkle came in view, shining bright with crystal blue. Wow. We danced with comets in the sky, waved at planets floating by, then whispered thanks and said goodbye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, guided me to lands afar. Rocket zooming through the night, following your silver light, past the moon and glowing dust. Stars all cheered and twinkle, we trust. Planet sparkle came in view, shining bright with crystal blue. We danced with comets in the sky, waved at planets floating by, then whispered thanks and said goodbye. Old MacDonald had a plan to build a barn without a man. He clicked a switch and gears began. A robot barn was in the span. Cows lined up in perfect hues, pigs got showers, ducks got shoes. The robot swept the barn so clean, the farm looked shiny, bright and green. Every tool obeyed command. MacDonald waved with
and
oil
on
in
that
hand.
farm
Best
he had
robot
some
barn in
tools.
all the land. Old MacDonald had a plan to build a barn without a man. He clicked a switch and
Look at
gears
that,
began.
kiddo.
A
Those
robot
robots are
barn was
building our
in the
barn.
span. Cows lined up in
Wow,
perfect
that's
hues.
amazing.
Pigs got showers,
Oh boy,
ducks got
here we
shoes. The
go.
robot swept the barn so
Wow.
clean. The farm looked shiny, bright and green. Every tool obeyed command. MacDonald this robot barn in all the men.
Mary and Lamb
had a
live
little
tonight.
lamb practiced singing with a band on the stage with bright spotlight. The lamb sparkled in the night. Crowds all cheered and clapped with glee. The lamb bowed proudly, gracefully. Posters hung in every town. Lamb wore sunglasses of brown. Mary smiled from the front row seat, watching hooves dance to the beat.
Black
Superstar
sheep,
fame
have you any
now
wool?
is
Yes, sir, yes,
Mary
sir, 3
had a
bags
little
full.
lamb practiced singing with a band on the stage with bright spotlight. The lamb sparkled in the night. Crowds all cheered and clapped with glee. The lamb bowed proudly, gracefully. Posters hung in every town. Lamb wore sunglasses of brown. Mary smiled from the front row seat, watching hooves dance to the beat. Superstar fame now is complete. Mary had a little lamb practiced singing with a band on the stage with bright spotlight. The lamb sparkled in the night. Crowds all cheered and clapped with glee. The lamb bowed
Mary and Lamb
proudly,
live
gracefully.
tonight.
Posters hung in every town. Lamb wore sunglasses of brown. Mary smiled from the front row seat, watching hooves dance to the beat. Superstar fame now is complete. Baba black sheep mixed some dye, painting wool in colors high. Red and yellow, green and blue, patterns swirled and artwork grew. The studio blossomed with woolly art. Each creation touched the heart. Kids came in from far and wide to see the rainbow sheep with pride. He packed each masterpiece with care, sent woolly art from leafy wear. A fluffy paint to beyond compare. Black sheep mixed some dye, painting wool in colors high. Red and yellow, green and blue, patterns swirled and artwork grew. The studio blossomed with woolly art. Each creation touched the heart. Kids came in from far and wide to see the rainbow sheep with pride. He packed each masterpiece with care, sent woolly art from leafy wear. A fluffy paint to beyond compare. Jack and Jill put on their packs, jetpack strong, no more cracks. Up the hill they zoomed with speed, flying high with water need. Buckets scrubbed without a drop, zooming back with gentle hop. They delivered water fast, breaking records unsurpassed. They laughed and spun with windy hair, jetpack power filled the air. Water delivery extraordinaire.
Wow,
Jack
these
and Jill
jetpacks are
put on
amazing.
their packs, jetpack strong, no more
I can't
cracks.
believe we're
Up the
actually
hill they
flying.
zoomed with speed, flying high with water need. Buckets scrubbed without a drop, zooming back with gentle hop. They delivered water fast, breaking records unsurpassed. They laughed and spun with windy hair, jetpack power filled the air. Water delivery extraordinaire. Jack and Jill put on their packs, jetpack strong, no more cracks. Up the hill they zoomed with
Wow,
speed,
these
flying
jetpacks
high
are
with
amazing.
water need.
I know,
Buckets
let's fly to the
scrubbed
candy
without
clouds.
a drop, zooming back with gentle hop. They delivered water fast, breaking records unsurpassed. They laughed and spun with windy hair, jetpack power filled the air. Water delivery
Wow,
extraordinaire.
these jetpacks are amazing.
London Bridge turned bright and bold. Its stones changed hue like painted gold. Red became green with blinking light. Then blue appeared across the night. Each step lit up with neon shine. It glowed in perfect colored line. Children gasped at every every change, the bridge transformed from white to strange. It shimmered like a dream come true, with every shade and shifting hue, a rainbow bridge for all to view. London Bridge turned bright and bold, its stones changed hue like painted gold. Red became green with blinking light, then blue appeared across the night. Each step lit up with neon shine, it glowed in perfect colored line. Children gasped at every change, the bridge transformed from white to strange. It shimmered like a dream come true, with every shade and shifting hue, a rainbow bridge for all to view.
Wow!
Holy set the kettle down, fairies fluttered all around. They sprinkled sparkles on the tea and made it taste like honey sea. They stirred the pot with tiny spoons and hummed soft songs like silver moons. They placed the cups in perfect rows with flower petals on the bows. When tea was poured, it steamed so bright it roamed the meadow with delight. A fair tea felt just right. Holy set the kettle down, fairies fluttered all around. They sprinkled sparkles on the tea and made it taste like honey sea. They stirred the pot with tiny spoons and hummed soft songs like silver moons. They placed the cups in perfect rows with flower petals on the bows. When tea was poured, it steamed so bright it roamed the meadow with delight. A fair tea felt just right. Coins fell into a shiny can, they formed a golden music band. Trumpets blasted through the air, drums went rolling, Nursery where